And the men's 10,000 meters here at the 2025 Midwest Regional Championships is underway. This is the first 10K of the season for these guys. They've been running 8K all year. They'll run 10,000 today. They'll also run 10,000 at the NCAA Championships. Going to be an outstanding team race as well. Oklahoma State and Iowa State have had some historical battles already this year. Dennis Chippengetich of Oklahoma State, your defending regional champion. Abraham Chelengam of Oral Roberts was 5th last year. And out early on is Robin Quimoy-Berra of Iowa State. He was 3rd in the region last year, 3rd in the Big 12 this year, and All-American with his 37th place finish at last year's championships. And Berra of Iowa State continues to run up front here very early on. Berra of Iowa State, Ruto of Iowa State, Evans Biwott, the freshman from Oklahoma, Chippengetich of Oklahoma State, Mesa Udi of Oklahoma State. Brian Musau of Oklahoma State, 3-time Big 12 champion, is up there with the leaders as well. And it's Iowa State and Oklahoma State dominating that lead group of 12 or 14 right now. We passed the first K. Tobias Chariot of Oklahoma, Evans Biwott of Oklahoma. Cody Larson, South Dakota State, in that lead group. He was the Summit League champion, the runner-up at GRIAC, NCAA qualifier in the steeplechase. Tobias Chariot, the sophomore from Oklahoma, is right up there near the front. He was 8th in last year's regional championship. Iowa State, Oklahoma State, and Oklahoma dominating that lead group. Moving up to 10,000 meters is a whole new animal. After racing 8K all year, racing 10 2 weeks in a row. Regional followed by the Nationals. Absolutely perfect weather here this morning in Stillwater. Hoping for the same next weekend in Columbia, Missouri for the NCAA Championships. And we're at the 5-minute mark. Tobias Chariot of Oklahoma, Evans Biwott of Oklahoma. Robin Quemoy-Berra of Iowa State. Rogers Kiplimo of Iowa State. He was a 10,000-meter All-American on the track last spring. Sinele Masando of Iowa State. Masando, two-time top 25 finisher in the NCAA championships. He's up there with that Iowa State contingent in the front. All-American at 10,000 meters as well. Drew Rogers of Missouri moving up into the top 15 at 2,000 meters. Chelengam of Oral Roberts, Robin Quemoy-Berra, Joso Ruto, Sinele Masando, all of Iowa State, Chariot of Oklahoma, Kiplimo of Iowa State, Jade Rossley of Bradley finds himself in the top 10 at 2K. Rossley, the Missouri Valley Conference champion. Abdullahi of DePaul. Shea McAvoy of Tulsa also in the top 10, as is Cody Larson of South Dakota State. They went through 2K in 5:48. Still a very large pack up front. Less than 2 seconds separates the top 50. At 2K, Iowa State had 52 team points, Missouri 79, Loyola 129, Oklahoma 146, Wichita State 179, Tulsa 210. Oklahoma State biding their time. They're in 7th with 240. And Cody Larson of South Dakota State moving up near the front of that lead group. NCAA qualifier in the steeplechase, Summit League champion. Almost the exact opposite in the women's race. We only have one freshman male in the top 15. And we've passed the 8-minute mark of that pack content to run together. Chariot of Oklahoma, Berra of Iowa State, Ruto of Iowa State, Masando of Iowa State, Chelengam of Oral Roberts. All up there near the front. And we have hit the 9-minute mark. 9 minutes flat for 3,000. We'll expect some team scoring changes throughout each and every kilometer here as these athletes get acclimated to racing at 10,000 meters.
Tyler and Charlie both.
He's taking himself into what looks like 3rd place right now.
Beautiful, be patient. Beautiful.
2nd place. 687 now.
Joash Ruto, the sophomore from Iowa State, is now your individual leader. On his shoulder, Brian Musau of Oklahoma State. Cherry out of Oklahoma. Quemoy Berra of Iowa State. Masondo of Iowa State. Biwott of Oklahoma. Larson of South Dakota State. Cobb of Wichita State. Chellengam of Oral Roberts. Rossley of Bradley. That is your top 10. 9:46.1 for the leader at 3,300. 2 seconds now separate the top 30. Starting to see a little bit of separation behind that lead group of 30. Still early on and still anybody's race. Team race getting a bit tighter. Iowa State now with 81. Missouri with 102. Oklahoma State 112. Oklahoma 129. Loyola rounds out the top 5 with 146. 11 minutes in. Iowa State has 3 in the top 5. Missouri has 3 in the top 20. Oklahoma State with 4 in the top 20.
Sorry.
Wichita State's having an outstanding race. They're in 6th overall at this point with 3 runners in the top 20. Ruto of Iowa State making just a bit of a move on the rest of the field, inserting some pace here. Ruto was 34th at last year's NCAA championships and All-American in the steeplechase as well. He was 4th in Eugene last spring in the steeple. He's building just a bit of a lead here. 12.5 minutes in. Iowa State with Ruto and Quemoy Berra up front. Then it's Musau of Oklahoma State. Cherry out of Oklahoma. Limo of Missouri into 5th. Biwott of Oklahoma running 6th. Then it's Chip and Gettich of the Cowboys. Capurro of Wichita State. Masondo of Iowa State. Drew Rogers of Missouri rounds out the top 10. As we expected, the team race at this point is Iowa State and Oklahoma State. The Cowboys with the lead 49-68, but Oklahoma still hanging tough with 99. Missouri 125, Tulsa 146. Oklahoma State 5 now in the top 15. Iowa State has 4 in the top 15. Oklahoma 4 in the top 20. That top 10, Iowa State with 3 in the top 10. Oklahoma State has 2. Oklahoma 1. Missouri has 2 in the top 10. And we'll be coming up on the halfway point here for the men as they near 5,000 meters. Iowa State now running 1, 2, and 3. Quimoy Berra, Ruto, and Masando, 1, 2, and 3 for the Cyclones. All under 14:58 at 5,000 meters, the halfway point. Chip and Gedich of Oklahoma State right there with them. B-Watt of Oklahoma in 5th. Kip Quimoy of Oklahoma State running 6th. Caputo of Wichita State in 7th. Mesaudi of Oklahoma State 8th. This team race, everything we hoped for and then some. Through 5K. Oklahoma State with 45, Iowa State with 48. Oklahoma 106. Top 2 automatically advance. And there are your leaders. West of the start line. A lot of cardinal and white, orange and black. With Oklahoma and Missouri singlets sprinkled into that lead group. And we have passed 5,000 meters. And the race is really beginning now in the second half of this 10K. And that team race, Oklahoma State and Iowa State. They went 1-2 in the Big 12 with Oklahoma State taking the title. They're leading right now by 3 points. With the race far from over as we've hit 17 minutes. And that lead group is tight.
Everybody's starting to fan out.
Oklahoma State and Iowa State dominating the top 10. .6,000 meters in the books, 4,000 to go.
So it looks like the pack that's in the front's got 4 guys from Iowa State. 5 guys from Oklahoma State, 2 guys from Oklahoma.
It's Iowa State, Oklahoma State, and Oklahoma in that lead group. Ruto of Iowa State, All-American on the cross-country course and All-American on the track and the steeplechase, leads the field. Kip Quimoy and Kip and Gedich of Oklahoma State are side by side in second and third.
40 points ahead of Loyola. Kip Quimoy and Ruto.
Kip and Gedich.
683, 587, 578 are on top. About it. 7 gap on everybody else.
Kip and Gedich of Oklahoma State, Quimoy Berra, Joash Ruto of Iowa State. That's the top four that have separated themselves now a bit from the rest of the field. It's an Oklahoma State-Iowa State duel up front individually and in the team race. And we have passed 7K, just under 3,000 to go. At 6K, top 5 team scores. Oklahoma State 36, Iowa State 44, Oklahoma 105, Tulsa 137. Missouri 164. Those are your team scores at 6,000. Oklahoma State with all 5 inside the top 16. Iowa State, their 5 scores in the top 23. No doubt the top 2 teams coming out of this regional will be big players in Columbia next weekend, chasing an NCAA title as well. Kip and Gedich of Oklahoma State up front. Ruto of Iowa State, Masando and Berra of Iowa State, Kip Quimoy of Oklahoma State. And they've gone through 8K. .23.42 for Kip and Gedich. Berra of Iowa State 23.43. Ruto of Iowa State 23.44. Then we drop back a bit for Masando of Iowa State at 23.47 in fourth. Oklahoma State running 5, 6, and 7. And they're all together at 23.54. Guadia, Kip Quimoy, and Mesaudi. Ronald Gedich of Oklahoma running 8th. Elkanah Kipruto of Wichita State in 9th. Evans Biwak of Oklahoma rounds out the top 10. And that team race is still tight. The Cowboys and the Cyclones. Tulsa putting together an outstanding second half of the race. They're moving up as a team as well. They've got 3 in the top 25. At 8K, Oklahoma State 35, Iowa State 45. Followed by Oklahoma, Tulsa, Loyola, Missouri, Minnesota, South Dakota State. And we have hit the 26-minute mark. Kippengetich, Berra, and Ruto running up front. Less than 1,000 meters to go, and we are at 27 minutes. Top 3 have separated themselves from the rest of the field through 9K. Kippengetich of Oklahoma State, Ruto of Iowa State, Robin Quamoy Berra of Iowa State. They have 5 seconds on Masondo of Iowa State, who's running 4th. Then Masondo's got 10 seconds on the chase pack. That includes 3 from Oklahoma State and 2 from Oklahoma, along with Kipruto of Wichita State. .500 meters to go. Individual and team titles on the line. Oklahoma State has 35, Iowa State 43. Kippengetich of Oklahoma State, Ruto and Berra of Iowa State. Lead vehicle coming into view. It's going to be a great race to the finish, individually and as a team. And here they come off the turn. Let's bring them home, cross-country fans. What a great finish. Dennis Kippengetich, Oklahoma State. Josh Ruto of Iowa State. Robin Quamoy Berra of Iowa State. 29:42.8 for Kippengetich. 29:46 for Ruto. Berra at 29:48. These next 20 places is where the team race will be won. Masando of Iowa State finishes 4th. Kipkamboy and Mesaudi of Oklahoma State go 5 and 6. Capruto of Wichita State in 7th. And Gedich of Oklahoma 8th. Adisa Guardia of Oklahoma State is 9th. And Rogers Caplimo of Iowa State rounds out the top 10. Both Iowa State and Oklahoma State have 4 in the top 10. Oklahoma State, their number 5 is 17th. Iowa State's number 5, 22nd. That's going to be the deal breaker for the Cowboys. What a team battle. Oklahoma State, Iowa State, Tulsa. Unofficially, Oklahoma State 38, Iowa State 41. The outstanding individual races make for an outstanding team race, and that's exactly what we witnessed here in this men's 10,000 meters. It's Kip and Gedich, Ruto, and Berra all came around the final turn together. And Oklahoma State's going to win the title 38-41.